Hello there all YouTubies and tubettes and welcome back to Retrospects. Now you may have seen this guy in the last video I did, but I thought I'd tinker with him a little bit and see what I could get him to become. And I know I said I would think about making a Sonic. I didn't make a Sonic, not yet at least, but I did make something else. Something awesome, something I know you're going to want to see. Now in the current trend for Pokemon, I know a lot of people are Pokemon Go mad. I have created something. It is behind me. That's why I can't reverse anymore. Let me just delete this one out. And the other one's going to drop off the lift. And if anything, it's a little more laggy than the last. So let's delete him out and show you what I have. Now, if you like Pokemon, of course, you remember the TV series. There was Pikachu with Ash. And then there was Team Rocket. Jesse and James. And of course, Meowth. Meowth, that's right. There's Meowth, and yes, he runs the same as Yooka. This thing does run. Let me just get in and show you. Now again, it is a little bit laggy. I'll get in, you'll have a little bit of a better view of him. Let me just get everything out of my inventory because I don't need anything in here for this. Let's just leave the hammer just in case. You never know when you might need a hammer, but I shouldn't need anything else. So let's get out of there and show you around. So the tail, not as curly as the one on Yooka, a little bit longer, still a little curl as Meowth does have a slight curl to his tail. But if I press the same buttons as before, so the one underneath will make him run, the one at the bottom there opens the gubbins, and inside pretty much the same gubbins as before. A little bit different. I had to sort of weight distribute just slightly differently on this one, and the top one again will open the top door, which is slightly smaller than before, and here he is. Meowth! There you go. That's a Meowth. You can see through the back at the moment because the door's open. Let's shut it. And there you go. And his tongue, when I turn, also turns the opposite way. And he turns around. So that's kind of just a little bit quirky. You can turn around with him like you could with Yooka. And hopefully, if I aim towards that, I won't be aiming to a wall. Again, he's in a flat world because he doesn't run too well on terrain. I will show him again on terrain. But as you can imagine, it's a little bit laggy. So let's have a little run. I might speed up the video here, play a little bit of music so we can see him running at the speed he should run at. So let's get him going. Press the 2 button and off he goes.
Hi!
And both of these builds will be available on the workshop now that I've done these 2 videos, so if you want to try these out for yourself, by all means do. If you are a fellow YouTuber and want to showcase these again, please do so, but don't forget to mention me in the credits or somehow give me a link or something to say that I was the creator. By all means though, please use them, enjoy them, play with them and do what you want with them. I've had fun building them. They have took a long time, but they are for you and your pleasure, so enjoy. Okay then guys, so here we are in the terrain world with Meowth. We're going to see how he runs in this one. Now, before I do that, I'm going to show you around him a little bit. Now, I know in the last video, I didn't really show you how this thing works properly. I did show you that he's got joints, and in case you didn't see the last video, just have a quick spin through it again. So these ones, they're jointed, but they're only attached to a controller with no action. That gives him a little bit of bounce because of the weight of him. When he lands on his toes, they flex a little and it pushes him in the air a little bit. We've got the feet, the legs there, which are then attached to 2 controllers, which have a run cycle. I can just show you what that looks like if I can reach one of them. Let's see. They're up here. So the run cycle, that's not it. It's up there. Let me get a lift. We're going to get the job done. Let's do it properly. Let's not try and grab it from the floor. Let's go to where I know it is. Yep, it's still a bit laggy. So these 2 controllers here are the legs. So this one, it controls 3 sections of his leg. So this is his ankle, this is his knee, and this is his thigh or his hip joint. The other leg then is on the other controller. Exactly the same animation. So the same pattern, the same controller pattern. But the difference is there is a timer just there. You can just about see it. It's just here. And it's set for 2 ticks. So, sorry, 80 ticks, 2 seconds. So 2 seconds after the first animation starts, the second animation starts. And that's just enough time for the first leg to complete half its motion. And therefore the second one then starts, and that's how you get the running motion. Also in the back here, we have 3 of Brent's no-tip devices. 1 there, 1 in the middle, and 1 over the side. And plus we have some thrusters, some to push him forward and some to lift him up. Now I'll just show you quickly Brent's no-tip device. It's in my jumble of mess here that I have in my inventory. There we go. The BB no-tip. This is a no-tip device. It's basically glass which is encasing metal parts and of course spring glitches. Lots of spring glitches. All tightly bound up in there with glitch welding, and that prevents anything falling over. And to demonstrate, I will hit it with a mallet and you will see it does not fall over. Let's have a look. No, it just glides on the floor, but it will not tip. No matter what you do, you will not tip it. And that's because it's the no-tip device. And Brent has done it again. So 3 of these babies are in the back of him, and that's what prevents him falling over. He is, like I say, a little bit heavy now. So even with 3 in there, he does go over eventually. But it takes quite a while, and I can't fit a 4th one in. So it has to stay as it is. Now let's take this, delete it out there. And so that basically explains how he works. The rest is magic. So let's shut the door. And now let's finally test him out on this world. Open the top door. And then let's jump in. There we go. I'm in, upside down. And there's Meowth and his tongue. And the reason that I've got a lot of this hollowed out in here is because I needed to get the weight reduced. And to reduce the weight as much as possible, I've deleted every single block that I can without this thing falling apart. So I've hollowed him right out. And the effect of that obviously is that it's reduced his weight down. And I can't go any further. I've also removed the blocks, the side of the parts that on controllers for that little bit of angle. I've moved them parts because they were creating collision, which then added to the lag, which I can obviously do without. So I've reduced that by removing those parts that were causing that collision. So that's why he's got a few holes in him, but I can live with that. So let's go then. Let's see how he goes on the terrain. We've shut the door. Let's press 2 and off he goes. I don't think he's going to fare quite as well as he did before, but we'll give him the benefit of doubt and see how he does. And we'll see how he handles rocks. Now that should be interesting. Right. So far, so good. Oh, there's a rock. Meowth. He's going to hop it, I think. Oh, no, he caught it. Tripping up. But he should be able to get himself rectified. There you go. And he should be off again. And off he goes. And like you say, you can turn him. And his tongue flops left to right when he turns. And, yeah, off he goes. Ready to fight another day with Team Rocket into a rock. Yeah, you're going to get past that one? Yeah, got past that one. Trees might pose a bigger problem. I don't think we want to hit any trees. Let's see how he copes with a slight hill. Well, the slight hill, I would say, is this one in front. I think this shouldn't be that much of an issue. Let's see. Again, he appears to be slow. Trust me, he's actually travelling at quite a speed. It's just it doesn't look like it because of the lag. So, yeah, as I thought, he would have a little bit of trouble with the hill because his toes will catch it. Yep. But will he rectify himself? With a bit of luck, he will. Come on, Meowth. You can do it. There you go. And off he goes again. Yep, he's still going. Now a bigger hill, I think it probably isn't worth trying, to be fair. And as you see, he already is starting to tip slightly, and that is due to the fact that he's so heavy compared to Yooka. I can't reduce his weight anymore and keep him looking like Meowth. If I reduce his weight anymore, of course I have to make the head smaller, and then he stops looking the right way. So as you see, he's gradually going over. Now I can tilt him the other way, and it looks like he's leaning back as he runs, because the no tip keeps it at the angle it was. So now if he runs looking like he's actually giving it some effort. He's leaning back as he puts all the force into those legs running forward. The arms and the legs move in unison, so they move perfectly animated together. And yeah, much the same as you can, like say, he's leaning sideways. Whatever angle I turn him at, he's going to lean in that direction. That's the no tip in action. And it will keep it tipping in that direction. If I want him to, now if I turn sideways, obviously he's going to be tipping sideways because, again, the no tip. If I turn obviously that way, he's going to be tipping down. He will keep trying to get up, but eventually he's going to go down. And there's not much I can do. I've tried altering the weight. I've tried everything I can, but he does go down eventually. Small price to pay for what he is. I think the job was done well. He does the job. He looks the part. He does run, and now he's on his face nearly. Yep, he's going down. There's no saving him now. Let's just hop out the back there. Sorry, Meowth. But you've had it. You've had it. Now let's put a toilet seat on his head for a second. I can take a seat. Let's see. Get one of them on there. There we go. So, that was my Pokemon Meowth build. I hope you liked it. I know it was similar to the last one, but I thought I'd do a little bit of something different, a little bit extra flair for it. So I hope you liked it, and if you did like it, of course, why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for more retro specs. And until next time, see you soon. Bye for now. Come on, Meowth, get down. Well, you have to take a thumbnail in action pic somehow.